Yeah, extremely proud because that group we had out there with Tyrese, Jay Will, Terrence, I believe Zaire, and Dayron, they're making a run. They took the lead, and the hardest thing in the game is when in a game that goes back and forth is to still bring your bench because you need them, otherwise they run out of gas. And they make a couple of, they score a couple of times, make a little bit of run, and then you can sustain that. And I give credit to everybody. I thought Tyrese had a huge moments. Nick making his free throws, but also rebounding. I think it was a team effort, and I'm really proud of the whole group and being part of the win. It's very special. Like you win 3 out of 4 quarters. You allowed 20 points in the paint in the second half, which we allowed 20 in the second quarter. That was the bad quarter you were talking about. If we force 11 turnovers for 15 points, that's the team we want to be, a disruptive team. And I'm very, very, very happy for the group because, winning like this, it just gives you energy to, do what we do, come back the next day, still get 1% better and work, and move on to the next game.
You made a couple lineup changes, which, presumably were an eye toward defense. I mean, you had Noah at the 4, as you alluded to before the game. Terrence at the point. Just how much do you think that played a role in the improved defensive performance?
Yeah, I think once again, it's the lineup maybe helps, but the willingness of everybody that played 1 through 10 to do the right things and to follow coverages and all those little things that we're preaching right now every day. And for back-to-back games, we look like a competitive group, we look like a selfless group, and we look like a connected group. And that's the way that we want to get better. And that's how we see our future in the short term and the long term. Like winning starts now, and when you go out there and fight like this, that's what we care for now and the future.
A lot of you guys have talked about just staying connected and trusting each other. How did you see that throughout tonight's win?
Yeah, I mean, at all times you see Jalen Wilson making 2 huge threes and crucial moments, and then you see the support and how generally everybody's happy for him. Same as Noah, he makes a big play on his drive. He, struggled last year with turnovers, and that's what he's been working on. And then you see it right there, right? Nick with his free throws, he was 8 for 10 the whole summer. Our shooting coaches. And I think that's awesome. And then you see how everybody supports each other. We miss a rebound. Everybody talks and holds each other accountable and try to figure it out. And that's the way you want to do things. Is it going to be perfect? No. Was it perfect today? No. Still a lot of things we want to work on. But when you see the level of competitiveness right there, it's who we want to be.
With Noah specifically, I think you told us the other night that he just wanted to stop thinking so much and he just wanted to go out and be aggressive. I'm not sure if you noticed necessarily different the last 2 games. I mean, obviously the results have been different, but I'm not sure if you maybe noticed a process difference with him as well.
Yeah, I mean, when he plays like this, he just looks like a grown man at 21, focused. He can help us on the boards. He can shoot the 3. He's he's an overall player. And now in back-to-back games, again, it was not perfect. There's a lot of things he can do better, but he really improved his game and helped the team. And his growth is his ceiling is we don't even know here, even though I can imagine. But and his leadership, the type of person he is, that's who we want to be. He definitely has the grit that we're looking for.
You mentioned Nick Claxton, just the summer work that he has done when it comes to his assist numbers, to be able to continuously be able to play make like that. He told me during pregame that he knew he could take it to that next level. What have you just seen from him in the way that he's been focused on that role?
I mean, the line tells you, right? Like the other day, I think he had 7 assists. Tonight he had 6, 18, 10 rebounds and 6 assists. is very impressive with 0 turnovers, and we know we can play through him. We know that when he's aggressive, he can finish at the rim at a high level like he's doing right now. And then when he's aggressive, then things open up, and I think he's just making the simple play every time. Even in transition, I trust him 100%, and that's what he's doing. Is he's getting better. He's getting better as a playmaker. He's career high now in assists. And I don't want to put limits on him, and just keep seeing what he can do, and like suggesting things to run like he did today, and it was really, really good to see.
Coach, there were a lot of positive things today, not just basketball-wise. I'm sure whether body language or things off the court. So from those things that you can't see on tape, what do like Ben, Danny, and Nolan to take from?
Yeah, I mean, we need our young guys to keep watching what, like keep working like they're doing right now. But for sure, this is like the way we want to improve as a group. And I think those 3 guys the other day that played at the end of the game, if you remember against Minnesota, they won their minutes and they played really hard and they really valued those minutes. And that's what we want from them. And now they have the opportunity to have real practices, real games. So if we get the whole season with them between playing in Long Island and the NBA, 60-plus games is a win. And we believe that, they can compete at this level. It's just a process. Now we start to figure out as a group, like you say, the energy we want to play with, and figuring out the concepts and so on and so forth. But those guys have been great. They brought the energy. They've been willing to cheer for their teammates. So very, very happy for them because they're part of the win too.
Left in the first quarter of hamstring tightness. How is he doing?
He's doing good. We'll reevaluate tomorrow and come up with. But he was great in the locker room. We missed him. Like this team needs his aggressiveness and the reality is when you have the support from a player that is also out, that also always helps. And he was very happy for the win. So hopefully we can have him back very soon. If not, we'll do whatever it takes. His health is the number 1 priority for us. And we'll go from there, next man up if need be.
How concerning is it when it's the same hamstring, unless I'm mistaken, that you kind of ruined last season for him. He came back, he was in great shape, he's lost his weight, he physically looks great.
Yeah.
And yet it's the same injury as possible.
Yeah, unless you're a doctor and you saw it on the film, I don't know if it's the same injury or not. Right now.
Same hamstring. I don't need.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is like there's a lot of things that go into it, so I cannot really comment on it. It's just tightness. We haven't announced anything else. Like I think that's what the line said, hamstring tightness. So we'll give you guys more information, and the only thing that I can say is he's done a great job. He's worked on his body, and he's played really hard. So there's a lot of things he's got to work on, but it's part of basketball.